Oh, this is a prelim match.
Yeah. Okay, Journey Shark gets a nice knockdown there.
There we go.
I believe he apologized for hitting him on the ground there, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's allowed.
That's definitely interesting.
This is
okay.
good overhand
right back.
by Samurai. Yeah, they're kind of just standing in the center of the cage and just hitting each other.
Yeah, there's whoa, okay. Got a big spin out of that. Lands it too on his feet.
That was incredible.
That was beautiful. Yeah. That should have been in a musical. Oh, and Joni gets a nice little combo off and kills him.
Yep.
Okay, not bad. It seems like he's stepped it up just a little bit.
Okay.
It might be to a fault. He did fall over there.
Okay. It's interesting how they both seem to be letting each other get off the ground.
Oh, caught him with the left on the way in.
Wait, why did Stivka join?
I don't know.
Damn it. No, Stivka!
He's out.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna make the room 5 players.
There we go. Samurai finishes him off again.
Yep.
Continues to just work his health down the entire time. They're both really trading in the middle. Samurai's not being necessarily very cautious, but at this point I don't feel he needs to really be that cautious.
Yeah.
He's kind of just stepping out of the way, getting a little break or a block here and there when he needs it. Otherwise, just throwing on top and overwhelming Joni.
Yeah, I've seen some really nice combos out of Samurai here.
Yep, Samurai is definitely putting the nails to him, man.
Yeah, I think he definitely needs to sort of move into his strikes a bit more though, because he's not like he doesn't tend to get critical hits or even significant strikes a lot of the time. It's just but he is doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you could just sort of move forward as he throws an attack,
There we go.
and also like try to counter some of Joni Shark's hits, he'd probably be getting a lot more points here, but he's still ahead by about 1.5k at the moment, so doesn't really need to worry about that.
Yeah, he's honestly at this point it looks like he's just kind of having fun out there. He's just there. He just stood still, waited for him to come in, and then just threw the overhand on him. And he just continues to throw overhands regardless of the straights that he's catching. But
Nice
he's very
little
close
range combo by Joni Shark though, and he finishes him off with an axe kick.
Yep. Did not get the perfect block.
Free count. Yeah, it seems like both fighters might actually be walking instead of sprinting as well, which is essentially contributing to the lack of critical hits.
I believe you are right, because the fastest movements I'm seeing, Joni might be tapping at every... Wow, okay, really cartwheeled him into the cage, got another fucking kill right there. But otherwise, yeah, he's definitely stepping in, but they're not moving particularly quickly all the time. Really, the moves seem to be the most significant movement here is when they're popping off a combo.
Good overhand by Samurai there. Let's use that spinning hook kick to add velocity to it. Oh, nice spinning back fist by Joni Shark there.
That's way to win favor in your book.
Definitely. But yeah, he's just got to land these perfect blocks. And yeah, I'd definitely like to see more movement out of both players, because
Yep. Samurai, I think, has definitely got a lot of potential here in the combos that he's throwing that he seems fairly comfortable with already. But yes, I agree. I think both fighters, Joni is throwing back when he can. He's hitting, some critical hits every once in a while, just exploiting Samurai's, blocking game. But Samurai's just turning the heat up just a little bit more. He's just throwing a little bit more over the top and really hitting them with long string combos here that are doing a lot of damage, especially when you're low health like
Samurai's
this.
combo is really good. It's just if he just improves the blocking and the movement, he could definitely
blocking and movement can make
it.
this. Yeah, it could make this a very different fight.
Yeah, I mean he's got like a 2,500 point lead. It's only 10 seconds away from ending. Joni Shark gets the final KO, but Samurai's gonna get the win here.
Yep, Samurai with a pretty demanding win.
Yeah. That was a good fight. So next, I think Stivka's still having issues. I haven't heard anything from.
We'll have to see if we can.
Okay. Actually, Stivka says he's got the issue fixed, so I'll ask Spooky Bane.
Okay.
If he's online, or if he wants to fight. If he doesn't, we'll just move on to whatever the first NA fight is, which is Abraxas versus Dubious. And so I'll just see if he's on.
Alrighty. Well, we can jump back into general chat, see how everybody's doing in there.
Might have.
Very well might have died. I said earlier he's probably hanging out of a 3-story window asleep right now. I'll be back in just 2 seconds, y'all.
Right. I doubt Divka's online, honestly. So sorry, Spooky Bane.
But then do we just move on to the NA side?
Yeah, I think we might have to. Wait, let me just check on Steam quickly.
Anyone else hearing the echo from the stream? Oh, because you guys came into this chat. That's why.
You silly goose.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Okay, I did ping Spooky on Discord. He hasn't responded. I've messaged him on Steam, but he's offline, so I
So yeah, we'll
doubt
probably
he'll respond. So I think we're probably just going to move on to Apraxis versus Dubious.
Okay.
So yeah, I will see if they're online.
where are we in terms of the original schedule of stuff?
We're very far behind.
We're still jeez.
Yeah, right about now is when the co-main between me and Motley should be happening. We are on our second fight, skipping likely to the third.
Yeah. Okay, I've messaged
Олег.
Praxis.
We're spotted. Oh my god. I didn't tell this about of graphic quality. Короче, я на русском буду. Это просто пипец. Вы не поверите. Меняется графика с мыла на четкую графику. А после того, как поменяется на четкую графику, становится полнейшим бредом.
Друг,
У меня дроп
alright.
брейн становится
Google
очень
Translate only,
большим.
only
Yes, I know.
Shut up. Give me like 2 minutes to write that down.
Okay, what's
The only thing I understand was Alieg. That's it.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, and maybe that whatever you use for the word graphics. Yeah. Computer go poop. Big sad. That's all I understand.
Oh my god. Порвай.
Oh no! Oh, I enjoyed having another Russian here. I was gonna start practicing the tiny amount of Russian that I've learned.
Right, okay, Dubious is online. Apraxis
Okay.
hasn't responded.
All I'm saying is we have like no shows on the NA side. I will hop in for all of it.
Okay.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hello.
If Abraxas doesn't show up, I will fight you myself.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm here, man.
Okay,
If
Johnny
Apraxis
Shark
doesn't
says he
show,
wants, he
I'm
wants
supposed to be
revenge,
fighting.
but will only play
I'm
from his
in.
phone.
Guys, I'm playing drunk, so it's perfect.
Nice.
It's
Alright, there you
in
go.
Steam.
Okay, does anyone have Apraxis on Steam here?
No.
Do not.
No, but I bet you all have Paku on
Alright.
stream.
Yeah, well, actually, Mazanic is here as a substitute for Apraxis, I believe. So
Oh, yeah,
we
I
could.
do remember
That was like the original plan. So actually, if Mazanic is here, we can do that.
Yeah,
I'm
down,
here.
I don't care. I'll probably
Just
get my
like
ass
planned.
beat, but I don't care. Let's see here. Fucking Steam won't open.
Alright, Mazanic is on to fight Dubious, so I'll set that up.
Shit, man. Hold up.
Especially if he's drunk. Nice.
I
Right,
gotta
so
gotta get my
Let's,
Steam working, man.
Let's get everybody together here.
Yep. So
And then casters.
yeah, wait very quickly. So Mazanic and Dubious, which like whereabouts in the US are you in terms of like which region should I host it in?
I'm
East or west?
east.
I'm on west, but I can fight east if we need to.
Right.
Casting.
Please. Bad
Dubious, are
internet.
you?
I'm loading it up, man. The Steam is being slaw dog.
So are you US West or US East?
I'm east. I need
Right.
east because I have bad internet. So please give me
Okay.
flavor.
All right, we'll probably might be best we play on East then if you have bad internet and you're there. So right, let's head to so who's casting? It's just me and Big Red again, or anyone else want to?
I'm willing to hop in and try.
All right.
I do have
So
to be dragged in.
yeah, let's head
Sounds
to
good.
Castle's S then.
I'm up and I'm in.
Probably gonna have to drag Paku if he doesn't. Oh no, there we go.
I mean, he's a moderator, so
That's right. I always forget.
I'm a moderator, not an admin. It's very easy to confuse. Me the privilege of being part of the admin team.
Mm,
I guess technically the rest of the admin team.
oh yeah. Do either of you guys have Zanuck and Devious on Steam? Because I don't.
I
do
only
not.
have
I can do it. Hold on.
Oleg and Red.
Yeah, I can find him real quick.
Right.
Leaderboard's good for this.
That's pretty
Don't
smart.
have
Goddamn.
Sonic.
And they don't have their Steam tied to their Discord, so can't really go that route.
I thought I knew where he was. I guess not. Oh, there he is. Okay, I just added him. Added Dubious.
So yeah, Zanuck doesn't have a Steam profile link. So has one of you like asked him for a Steam profile or?
Is the one that we need a Steam profile of?
I've got Dubious. I can invite him. We need. Still need
We need
the.
Mizanic.
Yeah, Mustanic.
Does anyone message him, or should I?
Yeah, I'm messaging him. I'll just send my Steam friend code.
Okay. Oh god. A lot of Russian being thrown into general. I can't read it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going
I
on.
can technically read it. I can't understand it.
You're gonna have to shoot me another invite, Hawk.
Something about ping. Oh, and Zion is joined in. Cool. Either way, it looks like Burrito has it.
It appears you have gone offline, Hawk.
Oh yeah, wait, I'll send you an invite. Sorry. Yeah, the room name is the same as last time, but just with a 2, by the way, after a space. So if you're having issues joining through invites, do that. Yeah, I don't think I have you on Steam as well, Chupaku, so
I do have Red, so if Red gets in, I can join off.
yeah. Alright,
But I will send you my friend code, Hawk, just for future reference.
yeah, that'll be
Just
good.
invited Dubious.
Nice.
I think I'm in.
Okay, think
Alright, and then
we've
spectate.
got everyone in here.
And then I am just
So, yeah.
going to the bathroom,
I'll
but I should be back in just a second.
Right,
Okay. We are here, finally. Dubious and Masonic. Two pretty good fighters. I think I've fought Masonic myself a few times. I've definitely fought Dubious more than a few times. And I'm pretty sure both of these guys can hold their own, so we'll see how they throw.
alright, they're ready, so let's go. Yeah, so they're both unranked. Dubious has had 2 fights against Hank and XKP, I believe.
That sounds right, yeah.
Welcome back. Or it may have been Motley. I'm not entirely sure, but Zanuck hasn't fought before.
I know nothing about either of these two. I think I fought Dubious one, but in a random lobby. But he seems to understand what's going on pretty well.
Yep, he seems to be definitely throwing pretty accurate overhands. He's comboing fairly well here.
Yeah, you can definitely kind of see him like watching the distance and trying to react with the best.
Absolutely,
solution.
yep. Sonic looks
Nice
like he's
left hook.
trying to close that gap, but he's having troubles really catching Dubious as he's stepping on the back foot really well. It's a little nice stomp in there, trying to continue that combo. Okay.
Dubious is landing a lot of these left hooks.
He is. Sonic does not seem to have changed his pace much.
A little bit of a block spam, but not enough to hurt the advantage he's got.
Let's see if Masonic can use that damage to his advantage here and actually start to knock Dubious down to a more reasonable number here.
Yeah, he's losing his balance a lot because he's on low HP.
Yep. He's throwing a lot of overhands. He's really trying to wing and get the big hit on him. He's got to be careful doing that, and Dubious is throwing right in on him.
Having trouble finishing the Sonic off. Oh, of course, as soon as I say that.
Yep, that's first KO. We've got about a, what is that, about 600, 700 point kill gap there.
He's definitely starting off strong.
Sonic is keeping a fast pace, coming right at him. Dubious is just waiting.
Yeah, Dubious
Okay.
is definitely getting them hits in. He's not throwing as many hits as Masonic, but when they hit, they definitely have that effect.
Yeah, they've definitely got a thump. Masonic has managed to tap a few of his own in there, though. He got Dubious Pro again. Yeah, there you go. He's tapping back now. He's trying to stop Dubious, and he has from using that low HP damage. So
It seems like Masonic is like throwing combos, assuming that they're gonna hit, so that when they do hit, they like complete. They
hit
have
hard.
The chain of damage, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. So now it seems Masonic is really pretty quickly close that gap between him and Dubious here. So we're gonna see something that's hopefully a good fight by the end of this. So it looks like these guys are definitely starting to kind of feel each other out.
Yeah, and they're starting to get. They're starting to close the gap in points too.
Oh, Dubious gets the inefficient block on Masonic there.
That's a scary sight to see.
Yes, it is.
It takes
Especially with somebody like Dubious.
a while. Come back.
Really continuing those combos. Sonic is getting the blocks in where he needs it, but not there.
Yeah, Dubious has got to watch out for that low damage power though.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's what took his life down last go around. So let's see if he can do what Masonic did to him and get him dead quick. And he pretty much can. Yep.
Yep.
Only loses 9 health.
Brought Dubious one up a decent amount in terms of the point gap too.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a lead to sit back on now. Let's see if he can keep it though. Sonic does not seem to have changed pace still. He just seems undeterred from this. Okay, Dubious getting in there.
That's a
Nasty
nice little
combo
juggle.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Really doing a lot of damage to him. He's stepping back, he's biding his time. Yeah, both these guys are starting to throw in that pocket now. Just really going for it.
Yeah, they're just exchanging. Oh, nice little grapple.
Yep, kind of pushed him around him.
Using that physics to your advantage. Oh, blocks there.
Still throwing on him, still keeping the point gap about the same.
Oh, nice little return throw. Oh,
Oh,
caught
Dubious
perfectly
really
off.
catches him. Yep. Sonic could not get that perfect block until he was on the ground. Ooh, it's just not enough.
Man,
that
that
was just
hook.
throw too much.
That hook has like really good finishing potential.
Yep. We got about 1,000-point difference now. Oh, Sonic hits a huge hit on Dub. Throws him into the wall. Dub throws him back down, but doesn't get a ton of damage for it. Sonic getting a good perfect block in there.
Nope, tripping up on his own feet. That happens to me too many damn times.
Yeah, it's a risk you take when you're using those spinning kicks a lot.
Oh yeah, the Beyblade technique is a high risk, high reward.
Absolutely. It's also very flashy.
It's super flashy, but if you know how to use it, and sometimes even if you do know how to use it, it just you never can quite expect what's going to come out of it.
Yep. All right.
Spam from Dubious.
Ooh, Dubious throwing in a nasty left-hand combo.
Yeah, Dubious actually has like a large enough point gap that he can afford to block spam.
He can, yeah. At this point,
It's a
he can
dirty
definitely-
tactic, but it can actually work out well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that last time he blocked spam, he was quite far away from being hit though, so it may have just been the drink taking effect. But
Yeah.
And imagine having drank plus the nerves of like
yeah,
possibly the nerves of like playing in a competitive field. That definitely gets like me.
He's a method fighter. He goes play Drunken Wrestlers. He needs to have a little drink in him, so. Masonic is really using that low damage though. Got a nasty drag, kind of up kick off of that. Got some damage on him. Dub is just staying on rails, doing what he does, and gets the KO because of it.
Yeah,
It's
very
now a little
slowly
bit further.
the gap is widening, but he could
Yep.
still bring it back. There's still
could.
enough time to bring it back.
Yeah, there is plenty of time for Masonic to really pull something out here, and
Especially if he does take advantage of situations like this where Dubious gets knocked down.
absolutely, yeah. If he can find that gap in his defense and exploit it,
Yeah,
then
maybe
this
see the
could be-
pacing at which Dubious tries to go for a perfect block and
Yep,
use
absolutely.
it against him. Oh, my God.
Dubious
that
with
was-
a great juggle, a
that was a
1-2.
fantastic joke.
Man needs to go to clown school. He's juggling.
We're seeing some haymakers thrown from the Sonic that don't seem to be connected.
Dubious
I don't
is
know
just
how much
throwing
it throws
nasty
off your
hits.
balance if you get hit in a haymaker, but you
Uh,
definitely can see the influence.
Yeah, it very much can, and Dub is trying to kind of just take the onslaught. It seems like Masonic's just throwing a lot at him. He's blocking and he's putting in really nasty, precise hits to the chest and head.
Yeah,
and,
Dubious one is definitely seems to be the one taking advantage of the distance.
Absolutely, yeah. He's still getting hit because Masonic is just throwing so much at him. But it seems the more effective hits are definitely Dubious ones.
Yeah. And it
yeah,
might
he's
just be
having some
because
good
of the
close range
Sorry.
combos as well. He's just using those hooks and straights very effectively when he gets close
Yep.
enough to use them.
Swinging his momentum, really using that left for what it's worth. He's staying in on him for sure.
He's using a lot of dashes here as well.
Ooh,
Useful
that
left
overhand.
overhand there.
Wow, flattened him on his
A
back.
perfect judo flip.
And we have less than a minute, and we have widened the gap even further. Dubious looks to be definitely taking this one, and another nasty spin left.
Dubious has been pretty consistent with these juggle combos.
Absolutely, yeah. He's been really tapping him in and out of the pocket, and when it matters, he's hitting him hard. Masonic is catching him every once in a while, but he's
2,000 point gap.
yeah, he's
I
just
don't
not
want to
doing
say
enough.
impossible, but it seems like this is going to end
He's
one way.
come up a little bit here. It's a 1500 or so. But we've got about 10 seconds in this, and there's just no way that's going to be made
Plus
up.
the
But
3
let's see what he
kill
can do.
advantage. It is pretty hard to try to make
Yeah.
that up in such a short amount of time.
he's fighting till the end. He's going to get the points that he
Yeah.
can.
I'd say that's respectful at the very least.
And there you go.
Yeah,
Dub
that
with
was
the
a good
win.
fight.
Dub got the dub. All right, we can hop back to general.
Yeah.
He's missing it. My God.
Ooh,
So,
Very good.
the I was thinking the lag was throwing me. I was having a hard time closing the distance because every time I thought I was getting close, it's like you'd leap on me.
well, regardless, you guys had a good fight. You both stood in there and threw all the way to the end. So
Oh, it was a great fight. He did.
Yeah, it
He did
was.
really well. I was trying to figure out how to get through the defense, and
yep.
saw your comments about
defense
switching it up. And
Pretty dang good.
Okay, Stivka's asking to be put with someone else. I think that the problem is we're quite far behind schedules. We might just have to XKP, so we might just have to go ahead with
There is
XKP versus Paku.
Yep. Let's see how that. Let's run Baku and XKP, and we can either run me and Motley's fight, or we can see if Stivka wants in again. Really just depends, because
Yeah.
it looks like Burritos is definitely there.
Yeah,
He should be
Burritos hanging.
ready.
And still
We
no
can
word
try
from
to
Larry.
delay the main
I'm sure
events. Maybe
sometime.
Larry will show up for them.
Oh yeah. We go back.
Okay, so yeah, we are about 50 minutes behind schedule, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, only 50 minutes. You know?
Only, you know.
It's
It's
not terrible. Not like a day
It's-
behind, but you know.
All right. Well,
It's Larry's schedule. He gives us a puzzle of a time trying to figure out what time it starts, and then it doesn't start on that time.
invents
It's
a
a
new
very
time zone
Larry
every
thing
time.
to do.
you know,
Okay,
that's
so
okay.
we've definitely got Baku. We just need
Yeah.
XKP.
Oh God, XKP. Pretty nuts.
Yeah, I don't think I've fought him before.
Yeah, he's pretty
We'll
nuts.
see.
okay.
I don't even play that often
XKP
anymore.
says he's joining now.
Sweet. All right.
Oh yeah, I should probably load up my playlist.
Why is it called Fight Night when it's the middle of the day for this region?
Yeah,
It's a mixed region event.
Yeah, but it's like NA.
No, it was EU before. No, it's
yeah,
NA.
but like this section of it, like it should be night for both sections.
Well, you can, but it's easier to do it all at once. That way we can keep track of the recording. You don't have to do it twice in a day. Minimizes on editing. There's a few reasons.
Hello?
Oh,
Yeah, what
Wait,
about
so you're saying the EU
What's
is
up,
back
y'all?
to back
My
with
bad,
NA?
y'all.
No, it's absolutely fine. We're like only just ready to actually do your fight. 'Cause
Yeah,
we've just
we're-
been really far behind schedule due to all sorts of issues.
See. Yeah,
So,
boys,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was just chilling, forgot all about this.
No,
But,
it's fine.
Here I am.
seems to be beneficial today.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. I mean, you turn up as soon as I message you, so that's it's not an issue.
Yeah, yeah, because I told you I was coming, so.
Yep. Okay, I just sent you my Steam friend code, so you could just add me, then I can invite you to a lobby.
Alright. I gotta start the scene. Alright. I sent
Yeah.
it.
XKP, are you? Yeah, thanks. Are you US East or US West, by the way?
East.
East, right?
Wow,
I think
low
Paku
ping.
is as well, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll host on US East.
Yo, where the fuck is Larry at, though?
That's
yeah,
what
I
we've
have
been
no
trying to
idea.
figure
I've
out.
messaged them like
Larry doesn't
few
even
times.
exist anymore.
You should warn him for Rule 7, Hawk. Misinformation. He said he was going to be here.
Oh shit, you're right.
So where are we at in the card right now? I just hopped on, so I want to know when my
okay,
fight's
so
coming
we're about to do XKP versus Paku. We're quite far behind.
Okay. So
Yeah.
then we have Motley versus Red, and then me versus Krebs. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I wasn't pulling a Larry.
Yeah, you weren't spreading misinformation.
Alright. I will start inviting you guys now.
Cool. Yeah, I think I just added you back. So.
Burrito, you want to hop in on the casters though, since Paku's going to be fighting?
Yeah, give me a quick sec to join the stream. Okay.
I should probably mute it.
Alright, cool. I'm ready.
Alright, give me 1 sec, fixing something right now.
Paku versus XKP. This should be a good one.
Yep, let's jump down
I'm
to
hoping
casters.
so. We'll see, because every time I fight one of these fucking knights, my nerves get the best of me, and I'm just
That's
flying all over the place.
Channel your inner stoner, bro. Alright, we're hopping down.
I don't. Alright. Well, good luck, XKP.
Right.
Ready. Joining in right now.
Yeah, I got the feed pulled up. We're all ready to go.
Here, no, I got you. I can invite you in.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Real
Alright.
time.
Yeah, if you two are casting, I don't think I need to do that as well, so I'll just, I think Oleg will be the host while I leave, so I'll just plan things over. Is there anyone else we need to invite?
I don't think so. I think we got everybody. Burrito should be. Yep, there he is.
Yep, so Oleg's the host, is he?
Yeah.
Right, good. I'll head back to General then.
Alright.
This should be interesting.
Alright, everybody good to go. Let's see.
Alright.
Alright, starting off at KP and Paku.
See if Paku can redeem himself here after his last fight. Off to a strong start for XKP.
Absolutely, he's immediately throwing in, not really taking any time to feel out.
Looks like XKP is utilizing that clinch break. Oh, and Paku's returning the favor.
Yep, Paku returned the favor pretty immediately. Looks like he's clenched him again.
Paku's gonna need to keep the distance a little bit and get his well, first of all, get his keyboard towards the movement keys and not the text keys, and second of all, like, just keep his distance a bit so he doesn't get clinch braked over, because pretty easy to flip someone on their ass if they're hugging up on you and trying to throw.
And it looks like he is possibly dashing a little much.
Mr. Krabs has joined the battle.
Okay. We're gonna have to see if we can't get him out of here.
Alright, Paku's taking a bit of a beating, but I mean, it's still very early in the match.
Yep, it is.
But Paku seems to be inspecting the floor a lot, and Mr. Krabs is in the match.
Krabs is standing in the match.
I guess he was guest refereeing.
I guess so. Okay.
Krabs is basically like the homeless guy who shows up at a middle school fight with a 40 in hand, just kind of watch and see what happens.
A bit. It looks like now, though, XKP is definitely... He's a whole kill ahead at this point in terms of health.
Yeah. Paku's really going to need to bring it back and start stringing together some meaningful combos and interrupts. There you go. Ooh.
Yep, they both definitely threw each other up there. Paku's throwing a lot.
Paku's suffering from jaundice a little bit. That may hinder his performance tonight.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So it seems that an aging raccoon died on his head.
That is possible as well. That aging raccoon might be fueling him right now. He's definitely throwing back at XKP more than he was initially. He seems to be a little more stable as well.
It's massaging the smoothness of Paku's brain right now as he tries to fight through XKP's offense. They're really gonna need to like chill out a little bit and bide their time with the hits though, because if you're just throwing whatever you can the whole time, you're bound to get caught.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing that with Paku here quite a bit. Is Paku, especially initially, he's slowed it down a little bit. He's become a lot more consistent now, but he's leaving himself open by throwing so much volume that XKP can just kind of see what's happening and throw in.
Yeah, he's just basically telegraphing, and like the pullback damage is real too. If you're walking in throwing and the guy threw before you, he could do just as much damage to you on that pullback as he would have if he had hit you flush. Double KO, nice.
Double KO there. XKP is still up a KO, and we've got about a 800 point difference or so.
Yeah, less. Which Paku can definitely make up within a single life if he goes for low damage, high volume, which he doesn't seem to be, because I feel like he just wants those extra 300 or so points from getting the KO.
Yeah.
But it is a viable strategy to just pepper your opponent and actually let them heal up a little bit so you can equalize the points before you secure the lead with the kill.
Absolutely. Seems like XKP is definitely the more patient one right now. He's kind of stepping back watching.
Ooh.
Yeah, really nice
two-piece.
overhand to left. Still both throwing volume, but XKP.
Paku looks like he stepped in ready to attack, not realizing he had a perfect block still looming over him, and that can get really dangerous because
absolutely
you got to take twice the time. Now you got to step back out, create some room for an offense. That just gives your opponent twice the information.
They're both really catching each other with that overhand left or overhand right to left.
Oh yeah. So it would be in Paku's favor to start throwing some neutral kicks to kind of break up XKP's advances, and then follow up with some combos.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see something out of Paku change here a little bit, because it looks like XKP is just taking his time here and just piecing him apart. Still definitely a point gap that's doable. There's still plenty of time left in this fight, but XKP is still continuing to be more accurate on the pocket.
And he's pulling away. I mean, we went from an 800 point delta to now we're looking at about 1200.
Absolutely, yeah.
So Paku's really going to need to start applying some pressure and shutting XKP down if he wants to win this one.
Right now on KOs, we're sitting at 3-1 on XKP winning right now.
Yep. And Paku was saying his nerves get the best of him, but I mean, they honestly do you no favors. You have to approach the fight very objectively, and you're in there to work, you know?
Absolutely.
I get it, but this isn't exactly his first fight, and it's bitten him in the ass before, so I think, you know, it's time to mentally move past that and just start working on the technical details of what does it take for me to disassemble my opponent and make up that 1900 point delta that I'm currently facing. There's still plenty of time to do so, but he's going to really have to start playing a bit more defensively and a bit more cautiously.
Absolutely. He's going to have to step back and take a second because, I mean, especially right now with XKP on such low health, he's going to have to maintain his health here and really try to just get XKP out because otherwise that low damage buff is really going to... Yep, it already has. So look at that. He's down to 42 health.
Yeah.
That quick. All it takes was a little bit of drag damage and a, poorly timed,
Jesus.
Yep, and now they're equal health.
And XKP secures the kill. 5-1
really
currently with a 1600 or so point lead. And yeah, I mean, when the guy is at 12 health, you really gotta like secure that kill because you can get absolutely murdered just off the damage buff alone.
Absolutely.
Which I think like is one of my favorite things about this game because it rewards both playstyles. Personally, a lot of times I enjoy being at low health because I can secure enough defense to get like 2 kills on a guy before I get taken out, just through the sheer damage buff and out
Absolutely.
timing the opponent.
And XKP again gets a lot of damage off on Paku before finally going down. Gets him
Yeah.
down to 37, which Paku now has to use this to his advantage. And really
Yeah, I
play
mean,
differently.
Paku doesn't need to come up 3 kills to close the gap, but I mean, he's gonna have to really put in some work. Oh, he almost landed on his feet
It
too.
was almost a sick flip.
Yep, Paku's looking like he just lost a paintball match.
He really is.
And I think Paku's greatest opponent right now is Gravity and just getting caught and getting yeeted every time.
He is. He is getting thrown a lot. You know, and me and Paku's fight, when we had our fight, that was a pretty constant theme. Was just kept going down. You know, there was a lot of groundwork there, and
Ooh, nice flush punch.
I think if he just works on staying more stable and staying on top of those combos that he's throwing, be a little bit more, decisive with what you're doing, I think he could do a lot better.
Yeah, he's not really using his low health to his advantage in regards to dealing damage. I think he's off on his block timing, because it seems like a lot of things that just shouldn't be hitting him are. And the fact that he constantly advances, even while his opponent has already thrown an attack, isn't doing him any favors, because it's just multiplying the damage his opponent is able to do to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he starts throwing some kicks, gauging the range, and then working off of that distance data and planning his attacks as XKP moves in, I feel like he'd be a lot more successful in his offense. Because as it stands, XKP has 6 kills, Paku has 2, and Paku's still sailing to the ground more often than not, so he's going to need to
We've
come
got a
up with
3,200 point gap here already.
Yeah.
He's just pulling away. He's continued to pull away this entire fight.
I mean, miracles do happen. He's still got almost 6 minutes to, reverse
Absolutely.
the flow of battle, but I haven't really seen him exactly change his strategy this whole fight, and that may be what bites him in the ass.
It very well could be, and it looks like he's still trying to throw. He's definitely, he got a clinch break on him there, but it doesn't matter when you're dashing too hard.
Yep. I mean, Paku's at low health, and he's dashing, which is a recipe for
Disaster.
meeting the ground.
Yeah. And XKP again gets the KO off. Paku did do a little more damage that time. He got him down to half health on that life. He managed to pop some good combos off there, but he's going to need to be able to do even more than that to sustain a win at this point.
Absolutely. He's going to need to actually consider that different attacks have different speeds and cover different distances in order to make the most of some semblance of a defense. XKP seems to not be interested in fighting anymore. He was walking away there for a little bit.
Yeah, looked like he was a little bored.
I think he feels like he proved his point already in the match.
Very well, I mean, considering he's got himself. Well, no, I mean, Paku's trying definitely here, but
XKP is actually nailing those blocks. Like, those 2 punches on the way down were blocked by XKP, and Paku needs to start doing stuff like that to at least minimize the damage he's taking.
Those blocks are
XKP's dangerous right now at 22 health, so he can melt away Paku's whole life right now pretty quickly.
Still throwing very heavily, leaving himself very open.
Oh yeah. It's actually going to be interesting to see what Paku has to say after the fight in regards to what his strategy was and what his approach was coming into the fight.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it looks like he just went in there to throw, and he really seems to be trying to overwhelm XKP.
Nice.
At least from the beginning, it seemed that way, and it just hasn't panned out that way. But I mean, he did get a nice KO there, and see if he can use his low health to his advantage and really work out XKP. Gets a good hit. XKP is blocking and gets a flip.
Yeah, it's kind of not a good idea to be standing on your opponent when they're about to get up, because you tend to have that happen to you, but I don't think he really had enough time to get out of the way there based off where he was positioned. But I was going to say, in regards to volume, like, throwing with a lot of volume can be incredibly effective in this game, but there has to be a skill gap. I feel, because any high level player, if they're close in skill, it's really easy to shut down volume, and at that point, volume becomes more of a risk than a reward, because you tend to leave yourself more open with high volume than your opponent has to lose with just defending through that volume and
Taking
waiting
that
for the
back step.
perfect time. Yeah. Taking
absolutely.
that back step, waiting for you to come in because you're gonna keep throwing, and then just hit you with like a left hook or something like that, and start building their own offense.
It looks like XKP here is definitely taking more hits than he was a moment ago from Paku.
Unfortunately, getting into your groove with 2 minutes in the fight left and being 3,800 points down or so.
Yeah.
Isn't the recipe for success. But that was an interesting kick from Paku. He like went with the high-low with the same leg.
Yep. Oh, he gets a nice little juggle.
Okay.
So he's really getting into that groove. He's starting to really throw on him, putting the nails to him. But there's 2 minutes left in this, and there's a huge point gap.
Yeah, he's gonna need to steamroll him absolutely to where XKP is almost not getting any hits in.
He would almost
in
have
order
to equal out KOs.
close the gap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 8-3 right now. Oh, XKP is over here trying to assault Paku in a different way.
I don't think he had consent from Paku on that one.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I don't think Paku gave consent to what was happening in the ring today at all.
Not.
But at least not on purpose. But with 1:30 or so left in the match, I mean,
Paku gets the KO.
And that was good, because that means he didn't risk losing, say, 25 health from a random overhand while XKP was at low health.
Absolutely. Paku here now, with this minute left, has a chance to close the gap to be a little bit closer.
And we have another random joining the match. All right. New challenger appears.
Yeah. Okay. We were at about 45 seconds. 85.
This is great. Oh, and now Paku is starting to fight the new challenger, who apparently has a baby ass as an avatar.
Yep. Okay, well, they had 45 seconds left in that fight. Paku was at 48.66.
KP does make a good point.
Yeah, that was a far and a long gap for XKP. I think that win should definitely afforded to him. The 45 seconds they chose not to fight with the other person in the ring, they could have fought. And
that was a phenomenal end to
a
hell of a match.
All right, let's jump up there.
Yeah.
Fun. That was a fun end.
Bro, GG. That was fun.
That was interesting.
I told you XKP was nuts.
I think there's an issue of like hosting an unlisted lobby and leaving, making the lobby public. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I was wondering about that when I don't remember who joined. Was that Mr. Krabs?
Yeah, it still seemed weird that guy could join though, because I like had the max players set to 5 and there were 5 people in there. So I'm not sure why that happened, but
it was entertaining nonetheless, and it happened at a point in the fight where it was really of no consequence.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna I'll just take the score from like at the moment that I joined and interrupted everyone.
Yeah, that works.
And I'll just make a comment that it became a triple threat match in the last.
You know, it really reminds me of the old days of the WWE, you know, when you'd have a outside interference be a regular thing. Pretty good.
That's amazing.
GG though, bro.
Right, so we've got Motley versus Big Red.
The score was approximately 85-82 to 48-66 by the time Home M was in any meaningful way.
Okay, thank you.
I'll
Yep.
be back in just 2 seconds, y'all.
All right.
Check.
I got
I
a
can-
question. Where do you see rank at?
What do you mean
There
by
is a
rank?
doc.
Oh, you mean
There is-
within the pro league? Go to league info.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I am going to change my character
Yeah,
to get
my
ready for
block
my
time
fight.
was terrible. I kept like I
Where's
don't know
that?
if my blocks were coming in after the hits. I was just
I commented on that. I was like, it's kind of curious. It seems like Packer's just not blocking like he normally does. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You did
And
say you
admittedly,
hadn't,
I'm on Wi-Fi, so I don't know if like how much that effect has on like maybe there's like a minuscule delay, but it's probably also just me not practicing in a hot minute.
Yeah, it generally helps when you're in a competitive setting. A little bit of
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah, and I did hop on earlier for a little bit, but I don't know, just need more practice.
Yeah, I
feel
haven't
like being
thrown.
drunk.
Well, I hopped on last night a little to throw some hands just to make sure like I was still, at least functional within this game.
Yeah,
So I
Makes
think
you feel any better? I just woke up.
there you go. Yeah, I'm not even like I'm still working on getting started on this margarita. I want to be like a little bit looser
Oh yeah.
going into my
Yeah,
fight.
that
Oh,
really
yeah.
helps.
It helps.
Generally,
man.
I
It
go
really
into my
helps.
pro league fights about 4 to 6 shots in.
Yeah, it helps big time.
Limbers
No
you
nerves.
up. I mean, I personally I don't get nerves before a pro league fight because I don't know, maybe it's just my personality or the way I interpret the challenge I'm about to face. So I totally get nerves being a factor, but I feel like ultimately it just does more to hurt you and takes away from your focus, which is what you should really, be prioritizing in a competitive environment is just trying to figure out. You see what Pablo posted in Pro League General?
That was
Let
amazing.
me
Yeah.
see.
Okay, so who's casting Motley versus Big Red then?
To cast that maybe with U-Hawk.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm back.
so
Oh, hey, perfect timing. So, Red, it's going to be me and Hawk casting your fight.
Cool.
And whenever you guys are ready, hop in the main menu and you'll get those invites from Oleg, I'm guessing.
yeah,
Alright.
just invite. I'm just hosting a lobby now. It's called DW2 PL4. So as usual, if you're having any issues joining, you can just type that in and then click host game. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that because someone from the stream might join. But
Well, no, that's why I'm like, use really random characters and then just paste it in DMs or something.
yeah,
Or just like if he's got you added on the friends
that's
list,
true. Yeah.
then he can just join
To
up
be
on
honest,
you.
I think there's very little chance anyone from the stream is going to join. I think last time was just that the room became public.
But we've got a whole 12 people watching Hawk. You never know.
Yeah. Okay, I've invited you, Bruto.
Thank you,
Don't
sir.
know if I have Motley on Steam. Let me check. No, I don't. I've sent you a friend request, Motley.
All right.
Motley, are you there?
I accepted whatever was sent
Right.
to me.
Nice. Okay. So let's head to Caster's desk. Alright. I will ask them if Bruce, are you here?
Yep, I am here, and I
Yeah.
have breaking news. Apparently, Larry has been arrested for soliciting underage boys, and that's why he couldn't make it to the tournament today. So, RIP. If anyone wants to post bail, I'll be setting up a GoFundMe later.
Okay, we'll address that after this fight, but yeah, they're both ready, so... Big Red
I see Motley has a very familiar aesthetic to his character. It's like a Dollar General version of Nokia 3310. Stole his grandma's sunglasses, and now he's ready to fight. Oh, Red got a nice catch on him. That was a great interrupt.
Nice straight by Motley there.
Yep.
A good hook.
Red's getting caught in ways I don't usually see him getting caught, but Red is also very good at adjusting on the fly, and I feel like you're gonna see him adapt in different ways throughout the fight, depending on what Motley decides to throw at him. Motley's coming in with some volume though, but he can't underestimate Red's ability to wait him out and wait for the perfect time to counter strike. Ooh, nice catch. Alright. And first kill to Red.
Yep.
See if Motley can mount an offense here. He's going to have to be a bit more patient with Red. Red is very good at timing his strikes, and his his defense in general, his blocking is generally on point. Lag notwithstanding, so gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, Motley is landing some combinations here, but he's just not getting those critical hits. Whereas
Yeah,
Red
I do like
just,
the
he's just
way-
got slightly better timing.
I do like the way Motley is throwing his combos. He's throwing very clean combinations, but the issue is, like, if this was a real life, like, octagon fight, that would be beautiful. But in DW2, throwing combinations like that tends to just telegraph what you're going to do next, which just makes it easier to block. Like, sometimes you just got to sneak, a quick punch out in the middle of your combo to throw off your opponent's timing and switch up the cadence of your combos. Because Red's holding on to that first life of his quite well.
Definitely, yeah. Seems like they're both landing similar numbers of attacks, it's just Big Red's just landing the bigger hits here. But Motley gets his first KO, although Red did take him down to 2 HP. And he's still behind by about 600 points, so... Yeah, and Red gets that KO. 900 point lead.
Right.
Really nice combo by Motley there, just pushing Red back to the cage, but ooh, knocks him down with a kick.
But Red defended that the whole way down, which is impressive. I'm actually kind of surprised that Red's allowing himself to get pressured against the cage like that. He's generally very mobile. So let's see if Red starts applying some lateral movement to his strategy to kind of stay off the back of the cage, because if your head's getting bounced off against the cage, there is a hell of a damage multiplier if they hit you right, because you're going to be taking triple the damage you normally would be with your head bouncing off or getting dragged along the cage.
And the big thing is that you're also losing that ability to dash back out of range of an attack.
Absolutely.
So you become very predictable because your opponent knows that you have to come forward. And
Absolutely.
You can't avoid their attacks.
Seems like Motley's strategy right now is to physically pressure, not just with attacks, but like impose his presence upon Red to give him less room to attack and throw some combos. So it's going to be interesting to see if Red's able to adapt to that and kind of just hang back, throw a kick here and there, kind of keep him off balance. Yeah, because I do notice a consistent theme here where Motley is constantly advancing towards Red at a much greater frequency than vice versa. Red's kind of just standing there, holding him off, with combos. Ooh, nice interrupt. And Motley just keeps advancing, and it doesn't seem to really be paying off for him right now. I think Motley's going to have to chill a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
and bide
he is
his time.
landing some quite nice combos when he gets Big Red against the cage, but the issue is that he's taking lots of damage in the process of getting in there. So he just keeps walking into these counters, and Big Red's doing a lot more damage because Motley's just adding velocity to those hits by walking into them.
Yeah, absolutely. Same but less extreme version of what we saw with Paku, where Paku kept advancing through blows, and it just would increase the frequency at which he'd get knocked out. Oh! Red nails a home run, knocking Motley out of the cage.
Yeah.
And Motley needed a parent to get put back into the ring, and now he's back. Let's see if...
Yeah, you see, I think those sort of pressure styles can be very effective, and we've seen players like Cheers and Flash use them very well, but problem is you are going to get, you are going to be walking into those hits, so you just have to have really good defense. And
Yeah,
just
your
make sure
timing...
you're blocking all the big hits.
I mean, I feel like those styles work best when your timing is on point. You are dialed into the ping of the room and your opponent that you're facing at that very moment, and you can literally just out-time your opponent and impose your will upon him through that. But unless that is true, you're bound to get caught more often than not.
Yeah, I think Motley would benefit here from not always attacking first, because that seems to be what he's doing, he's always attacking first and then Red lands the counter. So
And
if
it
he
seems
tries just like perfect blocking and then hitting back, that might work better for him sometimes.
Yeah, because a lot of Red's attacks seem like he's on the offensive, but realistically what he's doing right now is, like, same thing I do with the overhand right to the left. A lot of times I'm not trying to do damage to you with that. I'm just gauging your response, and I'm gauging distance at the same time. It is literally an information gathering tool. And if I see you continuously respond to that in the same way, then I will start making adjustments based on which way you move to get out of the way of those attacks. And Motley just landed a really nice clean combo
that
on
was
Red.
beautiful. But again, he's just not getting those critical hits.
Ooh,
So,
nice
if
trip
he's-
by Red.
Yeah. If he wants to win this with that style, he's just got to be outlanding Big Red significantly, and that's not happening at the moment. He's just not avoiding those big hits. But,
And as you can see, Red's really like... Ooh, nice head
That was a
kick to
beautiful
end Red's
KO.
life. As you can see though, Red is strategically using his... and a nice KO from Red. Red's using his kick strategically to interrupt Motley's combos and go in for his own. And if you pay attention, he tends to throw them right before Motley's halfway through his rotation, so he's facing away from him when he gets interrupted, which buys him even more time to counterattack, because if Motley wanted to throw something right away, he might get his arms snagged on his own body, as, you know, often happens when... Oh, hey! Oh, Red was gonna get stuck outside of the ring for a second, but didn't do a lot of damage to him because he landed on his feet. But yeah, I mean, you gotta really be careful what you throw, because the higher level players are going to wait until you're at the most disadvantaged moment through your attack animation and capitalize on it in the biggest way possible. Because if you get interrupted with a kick and that person gets turned around and you see him advance towards you, a backhand can be absolutely deadly in that moment, because they're moving towards you, they're turning around, so they have that rotational force too, and you stand to land just the cleanest backhand on them and take, you know, a good 20-30 health off in one hit.
Yeah, again, we just saw Motley pushing Red to the cage lambo, and then Big Red just lands that counter and brings the situation back to his advantage. It's a pattern we've seen repeated throughout this fight, really.
I do notice, though, what seems to break through Red's defense the most, and what's been working for Motley, is to pressure and then get lucky with like a glancing blow that interrupts his timing and then continue following up. Because the 2-3 times I've seen that happen to Red in this fight, he hasn't had much of an answer for it because he's just kind of thrown off his rhythm. And you stand to actually land a couple of hits on him uninterrupted versus, you know, maybe getting a lucky punch in and then he immediately blocks your follow-up shot.
Yeah, because the thing is that when you hit someone, they actually suffer a short cooldown before they can attack again, and the timing of that varies depending on the velocity of the hit. So if you can just keep a combination going on someone, they have to block or clinch rate. They can't actually attack you back as long as the combo's ongoing. So that's what Motley's trying to do here, but he's just getting hit by too many counters. Big Red's timing is very good.
And Motley seems to just be eating those kicks. He needs to really watch that distance where the foot is right at his head level. Because that's one of the most dangerous distances, because not only are you leaving yourself open for an attack when you're not in range to attack, you also are still close enough for them to quickly follow up and advance on you and unload while you're recovering from said attack. Ooh, nice. There we go. Motley is at low health, so well, actually they're both at low health, so they both need to watch their balance here. Both of them just got caught not realizing how low their health was, it seems, and making a bit too quick of a movement and paying for it. Now Red's got to be careful.
Motley definitely seems to be doing a bit better in this later bit of the fight than he was at the start. But
they're both making adjustments, which I love to see. I love to see fighters actually think on the fly instead of, you know, just repeating, like, you know, say you're crazy if you keep doing the same thing thinking you'll get a different result, right? And that stands true in this competition as well, because you need to somewhat understand what your opponent is thinking in order to make your own adjustments. And you need to also understand that they may be making certain adjustments that are to their disadvantage short term, but they're lulling you into a false sense of security that they can capitalize on later. It depends on how many moves ahead you're trying to play in the game of chess that is fighting in this ring. And, you know, some people really turn it into checkers, as we've seen before, where they're really just there to impose volume upon their opponents, you know, defense be damned, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't, but that just really depends on the skill gap differential between you and your opponent, or what people focus on, because we definitely have our defensive fighters, we have our offensive fighters, but I truly feel like if you want to be in the top tier of fighters in this game, you need to understand not only that it's a balance between the two, but when to appropriately use one or the other. And Red just exhibited that by perfectly timing that kick that took Motley out.
Yeah, Motley did land a big combination before Red got the KO though, so if he can get Red out
gave
here
him that
quickly.
false confidence, and he kept advancing, and he paid for it dearly, because Red right now is still at a damage buff. His movement's a bit limited, but look at the damage he's doing. He is just melting Motley's health away.
Yeah, and he's ahead by 3,000 points now with only a minute and a half left, so it seems like Big Red is certainly going to get the win here. But,
absolutely, but it's been a great fight. A lot of back and forth. But what's getting Red ahead in this fight, aside from, yes, he's edging him out on damage, is just the fact that he is blocking more, he is biding his time more, and he's just a little bit more patient. And it's been paying off because, you know, certain hits there do a lot of damage because of his timing, or he just interrupts and starts throwing his own volume, and volume is what gets you points. And Red's not always going for, you know, the strongest attack. He's not always going for the haymaker. He's fine with peppering his opponent just to get some points up, and then wait to see how they react in order to unload on them in a more meaningful, like, life-ending way.
Yeah,
30 seconds remaining.
Great
Let's see what
performance by
happens
both
here.
players, honestly.
Yeah, it's been a very entertaining fight. There's not really been any lulls in action throughout this whole fight. They're just, anytime they stand up, they're right back at it.
I mean, definitely a convincing win for Big Red, but Motley has definitely had a lot of moments where he's been putting a lot of pressure on him and landing nice combos, so
And Red gets the
think he'll
kill
have-
in right before the bell.
yeah,
Congratulations, Big Red. Congratulations, Motley. That was a great fight.
definitely.
Red secures the win.
Yeah,
And
I
we
mean,
are...
still have another fight to go, but I think that is likely to be the fight of the night.
We shall see, because I'm actually curious to see how Mr. Krabs does in this next fight. I hear his opponent is quite decent, and it should be a good fight.
Yeah.
Alright, back to General.
That was a pretty dope fight.
Amazing fight.
Good shit, Motley.
Yeah, I dropped the ball so hard at the beginning. Couldn't come back.
I mean, I came out fast on purpose.
Yeah, so Crabs versus Burrito now.
Oh
no.
Once I dropped that lead, I was just like, I'm just gonna start throwing. I'm not even gonna start like trying anymore. I mean, I was trying, but I mean, like, I wasn't playing defensive. I was just kind of like going at you on purpose.
Yeah, no, you were definitely trying to pressure
I
me
wasn't
hard.
holding back. Yeah.
There were a few
Funny
times where
thing
you
is,
was on
though,
the
I
cage,
could
and I
have
was
played
like,
spacing better.
yeah, I kept trying to get off the cage a few times early on, and I was like, God damn it! Before I could finally like start
Motley,
to move around.
but
it.
here's the thing. You gave up as soon as you lost the battle, and that's why you lost the war, because Red just had to bide his time, counter
Yeah, I
you,
know.
and unload. Like, you can't let that early match score differential fuck with you, because honestly, the true mark of being better than your opponent is outthinking them long term. And even if it takes, a bunch of little punches that don't necessarily do a lot of damage to outpoint your opponent, a win is still a win, no matter how you get it.
Well, yeah, but
But you both did really
I
well.
wasn't good enough to be able to catch back up in points. Is what I'm saying. Like
I feel like
knew-
you were just
I knew.
impatient. You
Eh.
know what I mean? Like, you were slugging as soon as you could, and Red was like, "All right, I'll just block this and counter." Sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta bait your opponent's attacks out in order
No
to see what the weak points are. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he always starts with this combo, or maybe he always feints this way after he initiates contact, and that's what you need to pick up on and take advantage of. Because I saw both of you guys making adjustments throughout the fight. You know what
Yeah,
I
there
mean?
were a
Like,
couple
you
times there where I
actually
could
did really
feel-
well. Don't beat yourself up over the fact that you lost.
No.
You did really well.
No, yeah, I could feel that you immediately, like, after that first big fucking slowdown, like, I could tell that you slowed and immediately were trying to block a hell of a lot better than you were previously. And, like,
Yeah.
I had to adjust and try
That's
to
what I'm
slow
saying.
down
Like
myself.
I was trying. It's just I know the gap was big enough that I just wasn't gonna be able to catch up. I was still trying to do something.
Yeah,
You
no, I
were.
mean, you kept the gap the
Like,
same.
You guys
I
both had
understand.
great combos.
Did you see that move where I dragged him on the ground?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Did
figure
you
out
get
how
that
to do
little
that more.
trip, dude? Do you
Yeah.
like the
You
little trip
gotta-
I had in there? That was hilarious.
Motley, if I can give you any advice, it's don't worry about the score as much as you worry about your health bar. As soon as you're under 30 health, use that to your advantage. Switch to a more defensive style, because any attack you land is going to do so much damage compared to when you're at full health that you can truly turn the tide of battle, and make up a life or two's worth of points just in that exchange. Like, you saw it with Paku.
Yeah.
It doesn't
know what I
work,
mean?
though,
Like-
against like people your own like MMR
You'd
rating.
be surprised.
It does. It
No,
trust me,
because
it does.
when you're unstable, like, and you're trying to just constantly run from them, you're eventually gonna get tripped in some way. Especially in the cage, you can't just run. This isn't like the basketball court.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Don't run. Turn to a fortress style.
Like the peek
Fighting
of
style
of
where
boxing.
you're blocking heavily. Like, you switch from worrying about how you're gonna move an attack to literally just worrying about block timing and counter punching. And trust me, it really pays off.
Yeah,
Because
it's all easy on paper. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it takes practice for sure.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not pooping on you. All I'm saying is, like, consider that and try to add it to your fight style. And I guarantee you're gonna see some results that impress you.
honestly, I don't even know what I was about to say.
Like, if you want to train with me at some point, let me know. I mean, I've turned out champions, so maybe you just need a less competitive environment in order to like experiment and see what works and what doesn't. Because
I mean,
You mean like more competitive?
No, less competitive. As in
What?
casuals, you don't feel that same pressure to where like I have to win. You can actually mess around a bit more, see what works and what doesn't, based off of how you play and how you can adapt your fight style in a meaningful way to different situations within the ring.
We just need more lobbies of like pro league.
Right. Are we
I don't like
gonna be able to do burrito versus crabs now?
I've actually got to take off, so somebody's gonna have to hop in that caster's booth.
Red, you gonna be on later?
I'll do it.
I'll be on later tonight, but yeah, I gotta take off and go shopping and shit.
Word.
So, Hawk, if you can get in there.
Yeah.
With maybe.
Oh, wait, are you commentating, Rod?
No, I've got to take off.
Okay.
So,
I'm
maybe Dub or.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Dub.
Yeah, Dub will do
You
alright.
can do it, man.
Alright, cool. Well, I will talk to y'all later. Good fucking fights.
All right, man. Have a good one. I'll catch you later.
Yep. Good luck, Burrito. And
Thank you,
good luck at Crabs. Get your shit on.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna die though.
Alright. Later.
Later.
Yeah, Red.
Okay.
I mean, playing with you while I'm I got a lot better.
Yeah, because I mean, we just throw and based off the way I fight, I don't shy away when I'm at low health. I don't run anything like that. I just fight through it.
Oh yeah.
And when I was coming up and literally genuinely practicing to get better, I honestly have plateaued and I'm not nearly as good as I used to be at my peak. But I didn't get mad because 3 noobs were attacking me in a casual lobby. I was like, this is practice for blocking, because now I have to block 3 times the attack frequency and work on my movement and hopefully set it up to where I'm crossing over so that one of the guys hits the other guy instead of that punch coming right at me. So all of it is practice for, the overall one-on-one challenge. You just have to think of it in a positive way and as a challenge to overcome instead of damn it, I'm in a 4-on-1. Because even in a 4-on-1, you stand to win because you're getting way more points because you're one guy farming points off of 4 people. And yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to mute and silence myself, throw on some jams, and invite me when you're ready. Good luck, Crabs.
Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck with both you boys.
Okay. Yeah. So Crabs, I don't think I have you on Steam. I'll send you my Steam friend code in a moment.
Okay. I kind of forgot how to friend people though.
So yeah, you just head to you click your profile name, click friends, go to add a friend, and then you do the enter a friend code thing. But I'll just have to send that friend code to you first.
So I say add a friend. I do add a friend.
Yeah. So you just go add a friend, and then
enter a friend code. Okay. I sent invite. Does that mean that this is just like a different word for a friend request? Okay.
You got this, man. You can do it.
I don't know, dude.
He's a tough opponent, but you can do it.
I'm literally number 7. I had 2 other fights turned down. I was supposed to. I don't know. I got requested 2 other people. That were in my rankings, my rankings and stuff. And then Larry comes over and says, "Hey, you want to fight Burrito?" Okay.
You got it, dude. Just believe in yourself. Have a little bit of confidence.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I do have a little confidence because I don't know. I don't know.
Do what I did and just.
I mean, you were beating my ass earlier, so.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Did I do it right?
Should be. Yeah, I've got your friend invite, so I've just invited you to the lobby. You can't join. type in DW2PL all caps. Yeah, right, you're in.
Okay. Did I join?
Okay, Burrito. Are you there?
Wait, I know. Hold on. Wait.
He's got.
Oh yeah,
some
do go
stuff.
FK, right?
Yeah, he's listening to the jams, waiting on the invite.
I think the only thing I'm confident in is my drip. You know, I got some
Dude,
good drip.
You got the mad drip, not gonna lie. Just like
Yeah.
try and get around him, get to his blind side.
Yeah.
That worked a lot whenever I fought him.
Yeah.
Use
I kind of
your
decided to go with
dashes.
beach because I wore that like, brown coat, trench coat or something, and I wore beach pants with it. You know, like to see what it looks like, and it looks cool. So I thought, you know, what would these beach pants and stuff look like with the black trench coat? Since all black's kind of bland, unless you make it look cool and stuff.
I mean, that's BDK. BDK
Oh.
does it well.
Well, it does well, but like I can't. I know BDK, and like I don't know. I'm not BDK. I'm John Wick with jaundice or something. Like, like I've been called Kylo Ren and John Wick like a bunch of times.
You know, it comes with the territory.
Yeah. And really, I just kind of got like longer hair in real life, so kind of like to wear it that way. But I have no beard since I'm 15, and I got enough hair on my any other body part to fill my face, but zero facial hair. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, so Dubious, did you say you were commentating, or was it?
Oh, sure, I got you, man.
I guess I should.
Well, yeah, it's up to you. But
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Let me join the
So yeah, got you on Steam. So wait, do I have you on Steam?
I'm not sure.
Don't think so. I'll send you my Steam friend code.
Yeah. Go ahead. Get that. And all right, let me open it up. Okay. Got you added.
Okay. Right.
Alright.
So let's head to the caster's desk. I think everyone's in here now.
I was fighting up against let's see, Stomach or Mr. Krabs. He's pretty good. He might have a good chance again against the main man Burrito.
Yeah, well, Burrito is definitely a difficult fight, and I think the Thanksgiving chicken is going to give him a big advantage here.
I mean, he does get the attack buff bonus from the chicken. I mean,
Alright, I'm ready, so let's go. Versus... Yeah, so Krabs versus Burrito. Burrito is currently ranked 2, and Krabs is ranked 6, and he's coming off a win over Paku. Barisso's last fight was a closely contested loss to Hank.
Man, they're both coming in with some good hits so far.
Definitely. Very aggressive start.
Oh man. Looks like Burrito's getting into more like accurate hits.
Definitely. Yeah, they're pretty close in points, but Burrito's got a big health advantage here.
Yeah, he could still bring it back with that damage bonus though.
Yeah, it's only going to kick him when he gets below 15 HP, but it will definitely help him out when that happens.
Right here, he should really be focusing more on defense. Because if he focused more on defense and counterpunching, he could be doing a lot more damage instead of just going head in.
Yeah, well, I think the issue is Krabs is just throwing attacks while Burrito's too far away, and then Burrito's landing those counters.
Oh, yeah.
But he is having some success pressuring Burrito to the cage, as you can see here. Although Burrito always does a good job of just moving laterally and getting back to the center of the cage. And Krabs is down to 3 HP, lands a nice combo.
Ooh.
Burrito's
Yeah, if you hit someone up against that cage, you do some big damage.
Definitely. And as I was saying in that last fight, the big thing is as well that they can't dash out of the way of an attack if they've got their back to the cage.
Oh yeah.
Like if you press your opponent to the cage, you know they're going to have to move forward. So you can just land a counter as they move into you. Do a lot more damage that way. Burrito gets the first KO. 300 point lead. Perhaps it's got to get him out of here without losing too much health to stay in this.
He's doing a pretty good job so far, pressuring him pretty well.
Yeah, good blocks out of Krabs.
I'd play with a little bit more distance, because right now he's just running in. I think he's trying to just like predict his punches and perfect block. But whenever he's low HP like that, it's just better to get distance and go for a long range attack because it does a lot of damage. So
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get Burrito out of there as soon as possible before he regenerates his health, which to be honest is not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, his defense is holding up, getting a lot of those perfect blocks.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah.
Yeah, he has
And
a
he gets
pretty
his
good
first
defense.
KO, only losing about 20 HP in the process.
Pretty good, pretty good. Oh
Nice
man,
combo
massive
by
juggle.
Krabs, but Burrito lands a flying kick as Krabs sends him through the air. And Burrito has Krabs up against the cage now. Krabs has got to move out of the way there.
Man, they're going at it. Ooh, nasty juggling going on.
Nice combo by Burrito there.
Oh yeah, he's always on point with his combos. Ooh.
Nice leg kick by Krabs. Krabs has been landing quite a few of those actually, just upsetting Burrito's balance with those leg kicks while Burrito's spinning around or throwing a neutral kick. Nice left overhand by Krabs.
Ooh. Ooh, almost got the spinning. Oh my,
Show
that
her.
overhand. Yeah.
Yeah, Burrito's down to 12 HP.
Man, he's
And
giving the
Crab
works.
surprisingly has a 500 point lead here.
Yeah, he's doing pretty damn good.
Definitely. Crab's defense is really holding up here. He appears to be frozen. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no. Well.
Yeah, this is.
Oh no. Did you get the clock time?
It was at 9 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Right, so. Yeah, I'll see if we can get Crabs back in here.
$20.90, $16.90 in favor of Crabs.
Lagging like fuck. There's no reason why like I should not be able to hit you like this. Man, you and your McDonald's Wi-Fi. I'm gonna get another ice cube and more drink mix. This is hilarious. Swear to God, I can't get a non-laggy fight to save my life. Alright, so what's going on?
So, what's going on, Crabs? Is,
Crashed.
right.
He was laggy the whole
no.
fight. Like, I'm not gonna say anything because apparently every fight I've had was laggy, but apparently that's also true. So, yeah. Gonna need to run that one back. Because it was impossible to hit the man. Like, he was lagging the whole time, but then it got bad enough to where he got disconnected.
Yeah, I think we can call that a no contest because it. Yeah. I did notice a few times where he sort of like just froze and then teleported as well. So.
Yep,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, oh god, here we go again.
Yeah.
I'm down to run it back if you want to actually get a good fight in.
Yeah. So yeah, we can do Spooky Bane wants to fight, so we could potentially get another fight in if anyone else.
I'm down to fight.
Is,
I want to fight.
Well, he's
mean-
EU, but
I could go again if you really want, or XKP or someone.
Is your Wi-Fi better now?
It is better. We can try. We can test it out if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Pro's
Oh, we need another
Yeah.
caster, don't we? Unfortunate.
Yeah, because I was like, wait, what's going on? Like, I'm hitting him, but I'm not hitting him. But okay, we'll fight through it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just have one caster, right? Or do you have to go? Hawk?
I can.
Am I still in the game?
cast. Right, so yeah, we're
I'm still
going
in the
to just call it a no contest for now because you're sort of teleporting around a lot. So yeah, we can try doing Stivka versus Spooky Bane, or I'll just check with Samurai because he said that if Spooky Bane comes online, he wants me to ping him and ask him if he wants to fight.
We shall see.
Okay, I think I might try to join the game again.
Wonk wonk. I was so ready to throw some hands too.
That is
How
unfortunate.
can I join back?
We're not.
Is it like
because you were lagging quite a bit.
so it's cancelled?
Yeah.
Well, his Wi-Fi is fine now. It just crashed. So, and you know, when
Uh-huh.
you reset the router, it should get better. So, if you don't mind giving
Well,
us
usually,
like 30.
usually,
I mean,
my brother.
I suppose.
Usually my brother has his own car. We both have our own computers and stuff. We don't share like we used to. So and apparently every single time more than one of us gets on, the Wi-Fi goes bad. So I asked
Okay,
him
so
I asked him
have
to
you
shut
considered tying up your brother and then fighting me?
down. Yeah, I asked him to shut down.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
so he
nice.
should be fine. He was probably just downloading porn. Here, let's test it out real quick.
Wait,
As you
whoa!
do.
What are you doing?
Yeah. If you
We're
guys
not
just
actually
test
fighting. I'm just testing out to see
it,
how
yeah,
it
I'm
like
gonna
feels.
see if I can get
I just hope it doesn't crash again. I guess if it crashes again, then
Yeah,
I can
it
cancel
feels better now, honestly, Hawk. Like my hits are actually connecting with him.
okay.
Is there any way to queue or something, or like reset the score? Cause
Alright, yeah,
No,
we
we're
can,
just gonna do another room probably, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just host another room.
okay,
We can,
I'm sorry for making my Wi-Fi for the Wi-Fi crashing and stuff. That was really fun.
It's okay. You're just channeling your inner Zion.
I guess.
He's the final boss of DW2 with his Huawei internet.
okay, I will host the lobby now.
Alright, I'll join you in a sec.
Alrighty.
Do I get invited or something, or?
Yeah, I'll send you an invite.
Join and mute and deafen myself so I can focus.
Dubious, you still happy to commentate?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Cubs chill as fuck. I love fighting that man. We had some good battles.
We do, like, honestly.
Alright, I'm muting and deafening myself. Just gonna hop in the room.
Dude, every single person I see in the pro league, it's like every time I see their stats and stuff, you know, when it like shows their characters and like how many KOs and stuff like that they got. All you see is just me with like level 40 with only like 1,000 KOs, and everyone else is like practically the world's highest level with like 20,000 KOs. I don't know how you people do it, dude. I don't know how, dude.
They just play a lot, man. They go into public lobbies.
Well, I kind of realized that I that I can actually get a bunch of money if I can log on every single day. So I set an alarm on my phone so I can get a bunch of money instead of having to like play every day and stuff. Or like get money, like I don't know, get like a few nickels a day or something like that. You know, I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
I'm a mute.
Okay. So I think that's everyone here, so we'll we'll head to the caster's desk.
Alright. We got the rebound. Very good. Burrito's one of the like funniest dudes I know, honestly.
Yeah. Alright, we're just waiting on Bariso's confirmation. Mingo's win, yes. Okay, does that mean he's...
Yeah,
Right.
that's the cue.
Okay, let's go. Hopefully this time we don't have any issues with Wi-Fi and crashing.
I'd hope not. Oh wow. The
That's
double
double
toss
knockdown.
Ooh, that was pretty nasty.
Nice overhand by Bariso. Crabs landing neutral kick back.
Oh, that was a nasty overhand.
Yeah, Crab seems to be going back to the strategy he was using last time, just trying to pressure Burrito to the cage, and he's landing some nice hits here. A block spam from Burrito.
Oh no.
I'll have to screenshot that.
Block spamming burrito. Oh
again.
my god. Oh, we hit him with it though. Oh, the disrespect.
Nice knockdown in the free cam.
Oh.
Nice left
Ooh,
hook
nice
by
hook.
Crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crabs has really improved his perfect blocking.
Oh yeah,
It's,
he's really good. I was playing against him earlier.
Yeah, he's just constantly pressuring Burrito to the cage, but Burrito's doing a good job of just moving sideways.
Oh my.
Ooh.
That was a crazy hook.
Nice overhand by Crabs.
Good attempt on the axe kick though. First
Crabs
KO.
gets the first KO. 3 minutes in. He has a 600 point lead, but there's plenty of time for Burrito to pull that back.
Double knockdown. Oh, that was disgusting.
Yeah, that overhand's working really well for Crabs here. Nice
Ooh,
neutral
really
kick.
good kick. Yeah.
Yeah, Burrito might want to start mixing some feints, because Crabs is just perfect blocking most of these attacks.
Ooh. Nice ground and pound. He got the KO.
Yeah, the Crabs lead has reduced to only 300 points.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if they want to continue, we're just gonna have to.
Ooh, good combo.
Yeah. Clinch breaks from Crabs. Trying a bit of the Caleb strategy.
It's always a good strategy to mess up your opponent's rhythm by doing a bunch of clinch breaks, but massive knockdown from Burrito there.
Yeah, Burrito seems to be improving his timing a bit and landing more of these counters as Krabs is moving in. Krabs has got to be careful about just eating all these hits here. He's got to make sure he's perfect blocking.
Oh yeah, I think Burrito's going for more of a defensive approach right now.
Yeah, I mean Krabs is kind of forcing him to by just moving forward so aggressively.
Interesting to see, because you don't see Burrito usually go that defensive. I fight him quite a bit, and he's usually very aggressive.
More blocks found out for Burrito. I think it's just because he's just trying to clinch break when Krabs is getting close to him, and just sometimes it's quite hard to trigger that, so you just end up block spamming.
Oh yeah, I do it all the
Perfect
time.
blocks, and Burrito is really holding on to this last 4 HP.
Oh man, he's killing it. Trying to get that damage in. Aw, that's unfortunate. Double knockdown.
Yeah, I think Burrito would benefit more from sort of starting these combinations with the left hooks than Krabs is this close to him, because the overhand's just sort of going over his shoulder and like grazing him and not really doing enough damage to stop Krabs from moving forward. Krabs gets another KO.
Yes, he does. Yeah, the hooks are really good for close range. They really can throw someone off.
Yeah, just switching between the hooks and the uppercuts can work pretty well, and mixing in some straights is a good idea too.
Oh yeah, the straights are a good follow-up.
Yeah, and Krabs is just pressuring Burrito to the cage again and just not playing too aggressively, but he is just slightly outlanding Burrito and just holding on to a small point lead.
Got a 200-point lead.
Yeah, there's still got another 7.5 minutes to go, so there's plenty of time for that lead to disappear.
Oh yeah, plenty of time for that to happen. Looks like he's
Nice
bringing it
combo
back.
by Burrito. And he gets another
nasty.
KO.
You should really be using those hooks more, rather. Oh man, Burrito there. Whenever he runs in like that.
Yeah, Burrito block spams trying to get that clinch break. Yeah, there's a lot of quite a few moments where Burrito free cams as Krabs trips over.
Ooh, good overhand from Burrito right there.
Yeah, Krabs is just making this a very awkward fight by just constantly getting too close for Burrito's attacks to work well, but Burrito seems to be adapting to that and he's definitely been landing more hits recently than he was at the start.
Oh yeah, he's getting more accurate. He's getting used to his style, figuring out what he's doing. That's a really good move right there. What Burrito just did, the steep kick along with a hook, is super good for long range.
Yeah, Crab's tripping over a few times. Nice KO by Burrito, but he's down to quite low health and he just lost his balance. Krabs is really going after that KO, but Burrito lands the perfect block.
Oh, he's getting in some good damage, getting the points back. He's starting to, oh my, massive damage.
Krabs lands a nice counter there and gets the KO. Burrito's still ahead by about 150 points.
He's really pulled this one back. He got really accurate.
Yeah, interesting to see Krabs really sort of utilising these clinch breaks like that. It's not something we've seen from him before.
I think he's sort of being forced to.
Yeah, Burrito is a much more experienced player, so he'd probably have the advantage if they were just fighting at range, but Krabs is just making this a more awkward fight to give himself a better chance. And it seems to have been working pretty well. They've been very close in points for pretty much the entire fight.
Whoa.
Burrito gets another KO and he's now ahead by about 200 points. Nice combo by Burrito there. He waited for Krabs to come forward and then landed the counter and took advantage of that velocity boost Krabs' movement gave him.
Oh yeah, he's starting to really get in the groove here. He's getting way more accurate. He's really predicting him a lot.
Nice left hook. Good job by Burrito getting back to the centre of the octagon there. Nice combo.
He's getting pushed back right now. But he's taking a lot of damage and pushing him back.
Yeah, Krabs just isn't landing those hits that he was earlier in the fight, so he is pushing Burrito to the fence, as you say, but Burrito tends to be perfect blocking most of these hits, and then he's landing some quite powerful counters. And he's extending his point lead here.
I can't tell if Krabs is losing his nerve or if Burrito's just getting way more accurate. Looks like maybe a mixture of both.
I think it's just taken Burrito time to just adapt to this strange clinch break style from Krabs and the ping as well, because it seems like there's still a bit of lag going on potentially.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some jumping going on.
Yeah, Krabs has got to land some big hits here and get Burrito out there pretty quickly if he wants to pull this back with only about a minute and 15 seconds to go.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get in some big hits, get the KO.
Burrito is just very good with those perfect blocks though, and he's not giving Krabs a chance here.
He can get in and get that KO and have the damage boost. He might be able to pull it back. Both of them, just their perfect blocks are pretty on point.
Definitely. Krabs is down to 2 HP, and Burrito gets another KO. Only 30 seconds left, and Burrito has a 1,000 point lead, so
It's looking pretty slim here for.
yeah, Krabs gets another
Oh.
KO, but he's going to need to score 600 points in 15 seconds, which seems unlikely with Burrito's defense being as strong as it is.
Might be able to get. Yeah, I don't think it's feasible anymore.
And Burrito gets the win, but that was a very competitive fight.
Oh yeah, that was neck and neck for a good while there.
Definitely, so let's head back to General.
Alrighty.
Hello.
That was fun.
Hello. Right.
I actually thought I was going to get completely destroyed, but I did not. So
Well, it's your Wi-Fi, bro.
Yeah,
Come catch me in a casual lobby.
shut up.
that was muy bueno.
Very good fight there, dudes.
Thank you, sir.
Oh man,
And congrats, Burrito.
thanks. My kingdom for a non-laggy pro league fight. Man, it was better the second time, but I still noticed like some inconsistencies where like you'd kick, I'd block on my screen, and then I'd get dragged across the ground, and I was like, "What?" But I like how you fought defensively. That was probably the smartest thing you could do.
Yeah, I
You know what I
kind of
mean? 'Cause we're both working.
Yeah, I kind of made the mistake of in the second half, probably like the 5 minute mark, I made like a huge mistake of like not really blocking very much, or like not perfect blocking though.
Well, you just started throwing overhands like I do, but you were throwing them for damage, leaving yourself way open. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna capitalize on this. And then I got those 2 hits in that did like 80 damage to you after, like, right after I complained about not getting a low damage buff because I was like,
that was insane. Like I really wonder what just went on. Like what just happened when I went from like 80 health to like 10.
yeah.
That was weird. That was still a really good fight. And I mean, that was probably the best I've ever fought. Really.
It's awesome, dude. I'm glad I could
Most
bring
of-
that out of you.
Yeah. The other times I just kind of like my other fights. I just kind of just attacked. That's all I did.
But you're getting better, dude. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a sign of progress. That's ultimately what the goal we strive for, you know.
Yeah. And I'm also kind of I mean I guess I kind of went the distance with you. I mean, kind of sounds like Rocky,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I
mean it was closer than you probably thought it would be, right?
Yeah, I thought it would be like the last fight the last fight that happened. Like before this one, it was like Big Red versus Motley or something like that. Or I don't know, it was like a 4,000 point difference. I figured it was gonna be something like that.
Also, though, like, I don't, like, personally, I don't play in the Pro League to just absolutely have a one-sided, like, thing. I want to keep it interesting, too. So, like, if you're fighting a certain way, I'm going to try to mimic the way you fight as well to keep it interesting.
Yeah, so you're basically my guess is that what you're trying to do is that you're trying to, instead of playing your opponent's fight, you're gonna make them fight your fight, right?
To an extent, but also, like, you notice how you were sticking, blocking, I started doing the same thing right back at you just to see how you'd react to it, because I just kind of wanted to see how you work in that environment, you know?
Yeah.
Keep it interesting, basically. I mean, we're here to entertain, not just, you know, beat the shit out of each other. If we can do both, that's an even better outcome.
Yeah. Well, anyways, GG, dude. That was really good.
Yeah,
fight.
GG.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we were actually able to pull that one off after, you know, the first run.
Yeah.
It was neck and neck for a while there.
I think the prize for, like, getting fight of the night in Pro League should be a fucking Ethernet cable, though.
What?
If you get fight of the night, have Larry buy you an Ethernet cable.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't. Never mind.
Because
I kinda
Wi-Fi,
want-
gaming over Wi-Fi is just dog shit.
I kind of just
Yeah.
want money though. Like, I don't really
I
have
feel
anything
that.
I would. I don't really know how to use my own bank account, which is kind of pathetic.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just seeing if there's anyone who can fight Spooky Bane, but Stivk is still having issues with his computer, so...
But if this fight gets fight at night though, I would kind of want like a gold chain or something. I don't know.
If you need help with the fundamentals of banking, holler at me in private sometime. I literally work at a bank, so
Oh, weird.
I can help you out.
Okay. Making sure. Although it would be kind of weird if I were a trusted person, a random guy.
Well,
on the
you don't
internet.
have to trust me with any personal information. I'm just going to give you the rundown on how the shit works, so you get a better idea of what you're working with.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yep. Because it's amazing how many people don't know how to manage their own finances in this world.
I mean, I did take like some kind of one of those like coursing in like economics at school year. Like it was like one of those. I forgot what it's called.
School doesn't really teach you the practical side of things, though. They just teach you like the concepts. And in the finance world, more rules get broken than are followed. So it's just nobody will tell you that. So we can have that talk some other time.
Yeah. Either way, though, with that course or something like that.
Tomo is actually happy to fight Spooky Bane, so we can start up one last fight.
I have a question.
Sorry, my headphones were off. What?
What is a bane?
So Tomo's happy to fight you.
Alright, that's cool.
What is a bane and why is it spooky? That is my question.
Well, because it's a spooky bane.
Yeah, but that's like looking at the dictionary and having a word tell you to go look at another word that you also don't know.
Yeah, it's sense behind it.
Oh, god damn it, man. Killing me.
Right.
Yeah, we had some good fights this event. I'm actually very happy as to how this turned out.
Yeah, so Burrito, would you be happy to commentate or
Yeah, I'm fine with commentating. So it's Spooky versus who?
Tomo, he fought at the Drunkest Wrestler tournament.
Okay, so I have no info on him, but I have seen Spooky around. So yeah, it should be fine.
Right.
I'm just gonna commentate on the actual goings on then more so than like character profiles. Yeah, let's do it.
Right, okay, I'll send you an invite. And Oleg as well. I have both Tomo and Spooky on Steam, so that's
Just very glad I got to debut ADHD in a competitive environment. See, Oleg got a kick out of that one.
Oh wait, I accidentally hosted on US East, I'm stupid. Yeah. Let me rehost on EU.
Alright, I'm gonna be muting for the fight.
Yep.
Alright.
Sure. Okay, this should be the right region now.
Alright, I'm hopping in, my friend. Alright. Hawk, it's gonna be you and me commentating?
Sure, yep.
Why is everyone muted?
Doesn't talk, and I don't know what the other guys are up to. Here, I'm gonna drag us down.
Okay. So I think one's in here.
Looking like it.
Yeah, the pings are good, so just ask them if they're ready. Okay. So this is going to be a 10-minute fight because both players are unranked. Tomo fought in the Drunkest Wrestler tournament, but those were exhibition matches, so he hasn't had an official Pro League debut yet. And Spooky Bane last fought in the EU tournament where he was unlucky enough to get matched up with Shusky in the first round, and he lost that, but obviously that's a tough matchup, so it doesn't say anything about his...
Yeah, it's really hard to fight Shusky when you're not an Android player. Adds a whole different degree of uncertainty to the bout. Looks like they're coming out pretty hard though. Tomo's using that clinch break to his advantage.
Yeah, he stands quite low health though.
Yeah, but hey, he might be able to come back and really weigh the herd on Spooky.
Yeah,
That looks like he's cutting him down pretty good. He's just got to work that defense to his advantage, get some good hits in. There you go. Like an orgy right now. 2-man orgy. Ooh, and he got him. Alright. See if he can come back and avoid Spooky's.
Spooky.
Yeah. But, you know, it's early on in the match. 500 point gap or so. Not too bad.
Yeah. Good defense by Tomo.
Yeah. Like he's gonna do pretty well if he baits out Spooky's hits. Spooky seems to be the aggressor here. And looks like they're both at equal health. Let's see what they do with it. Oh, nice.
By Tomo.
I did not see that coming. That was great.
Spooky Bane down again, and that was a beautiful KO.
And their score is identical with 7.5 minutes left in the match.
Spooky Bane does have a health advantage, but points are more important here. And those are very close. Good overhand by Tomo there.
Nice. Worked through his offense, knocked him down. Let's see what he does with this follow-up. Tomo's got some really good distance management and defense, so Spooky's not exactly got his work cut out for him in that regard. He's going to have to be careful on how he advances.
Yeah, Spooky catches them with a good overhand there. But
score is still oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You know what? My score is glitching out. That's what it is. It showed up as identical, and then immediately Tomo dropped 600 points because of the spectator mode thing. Right, nice overhand there.
Yeah, if he can get Spooky out of here soon, he's probably going to end up in the lead.
Five minutes left, only a 300-ish point gap. Anything can happen. It feels like this is a pretty damn even matchup, though, I must say.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, at least, you know, fight style matchup wise, they complement each other really well. Tomo's just got to be a little bit more careful with the defense. He's letting it drop a little bit, and it's not paying off for him. He does still need to mind the fact that Spooky can kill him, and he's not, you know, he is a dangerous opponent. Alright. Tomo's gonna need to like use his legs a little bit to move around Spooky, because Spooky's, I think, figuring out Tomo's timing and using it to his advantage.
Yeah, he's just landing those overhands and X kicks repeatedly.
Ooh, Jesus! Spooky just bounced Tomo's like body off the ring. Jesus.
Ooh, nice counter by Tomo though. He gets another KO.
Tomo's looking like he's got that Braveheart face paint on. See what he can do with that. And he's down.
Spooky's still ahead by about 1,000 points here. That was 4 minutes to go, so.
Tomo is going to need to batten down the hatches, be a bit more patient, and wait for Spooky to throw and counter a bit. Okay, Tomo, stay off that cage. Don't telegraph your kicks, because then that happens. I think Spooky's really gained his composition at this point in the fight, and he's kind of like got a strategy in place, because you can tell he's being more assertive at this point. He feels like he's figured Tomo out to an extent, and he can mount like a meaningful offense using a strategy he can stick to. Still 1,000-point gap or so though. Pretty consistent. So Tomo's not, you know, slipping any further, but he's going to really need to start mounting that offense to make up the points difference.
Definitely, yeah. Good overhand by Tomo. And a nice neutral kick as Fuki gets off the ground. He's really starting to bring back this point deficit.
Oh yeah.
And again, seems to be picking up on Spooky's timing.
Got yeeted a bit, but it didn't seem to hurt him too much.
Yeah, he's got to use these clinch breaks when Spooky's close. Yeah, I think he needs to play just a bit more defensively when he's down to low health like that.
Yeah, and leading in with a kick can be advantageous, but when the guy's literally just been standing there waiting for you to respawn and come at him, chances are like 8 times out of 10 that's a losing proposition.
Nice left hook though.
Yeah. Yeah, Tomo's really picking up on the power of interrupts and just launching a quicker attack than your opponent is. Mid-combo. Dancing around each other, seeing where they can find openings. Tomo's got a really good defense coming off that combo he threw. And Spooky did a great job weathering that storm. Yep, grew a little bit bigger. It's looking like Spooky's going to get this one, but I love the fact that we can literally basically read their thoughts right now and see how they're adapting to each other as the fight goes on. Tomo's really getting a lot of like left hook catches on Spooky as well.
Definitely, yeah.
See if Tomo can use this damage buff to his advantage and make up some points. Definitely fighting more cautiously now. You can see him kind of stepping away. Ooh, and Spooky, I don't know what the hell that was, but definitely threw that man against the cage violently. And the favor is returned. Yep. That's great. Alright. 30 seconds. 1,200 points. It's looking like Spooky's securing the win here, but God, what a fight. Almost falling apart here. I think he's mentally given up a little bit.
Good clinch break there.
Oh, okay, there you go. Just bouncing Spooky around a bit. Closing that gap. Doing a good amount of damage. Feels like Tomo really like started winding up there in the last 30 seconds of the fight.
Definitely, yeah. Right. That's a
Alright.
good fight. So,
Good fight. Congrats to both fighters. Well played. And congrats to Spooky for the win. Like, my UI did get broken because last time I joined as a spectator before spawning in as a fighter, and it was totally fine, and I could see both their health bars update in real time. But this time, one time I'd have to hold tab, view the score, and then it would pull their health bars up. And one time it would only pull up Tomo's health bar, and the other time it pulled up both. But the score wasn't updated in real time, so I don't know what that bug is, but it seemed to have stemmed from the fact that I joined as a fighter, then entered spectate mode, and I was in the camera view and I couldn't actually focus on either of the fighters, like when you target. So, I don't know what that is, but fix it.
yeah, well anyway, that's the end of the event. So thanks for turning up everyone. Sorry that was such a mess with the timings and everything.
But we had some great fights.
Yeah, we had some great fights, but I completely forgot about the fact Larry said he would be on holiday, so
Yes, and thank you, Larry, for using European time when announcing an American event. That was absolutely big brained of you. I don't know what the end goal is, but that was incredible.
well, it's not purely an American event, but yeah, I mean, he did post a message saying that BST is 6 hours ahead of CDT, to be fair, so I mean, it's kind of quite
I love
easy
doing
to
a
do
math equation just to figure out when I need to be somewhere.
I mean, it's literally just -6 from.
Well, it's
6 hours
-8
time.
for me, sir.
Right.
But
Fair
that's
enough.
what I'm saying. Like, you
Yeah.
know, we should have just a timing multiplication table.
Bro, I'm
Have an
smoking a
Excel
bowl
doc.
to that.